Okay, I want to give you a quick demo of how to use your new WordPress website. As you can see, I'm using Google Chrome. It's a neat new web browser, but your web browser works basically like this. You take yourself to the address of your new website, and you'll see your website come up like this, or whatever it looks like. Initially, you'll see a little bit of a login option, but that will eventually be removed. What happens when you click on that link is it will take you to this page. If you go up here, you put wp-admin into the address bar after your website address, and it will take you through to this admin login. Now, the default login is admin, but we're going to log into a user account that's a standard editor account, which is probably more like what you'll see. And you log in, and this is the screen that you see. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on all of this. It's not all that important for you. You can add a new post, a new page. You can look at your drafts. You can upload a file. You can control the comments all from this quick menu right here, and that is always available on every one of your pages. That's probably a good thing to pay attention to if you wanted to make a new post. Posts and pages are the two main things that you're going to be interested in. Posts are where you would put information that might go on your web page as news or updating information that you want to sort of add to the content of the page, a news stream or a feed of some sort. Okay, so this is kind of sort of the blog-like side of your web page where you can post news. It's not so much for the regular pages of your website, but where you would post informational articles, news, things like that. Now, a lot of information you'll want to actually add to your pages, and pages is where you're going to spend most of your time. Pages are the part of your web page that show up. We'll go to Moscow Vision Clinic since that's where what we're working on here. This is another website we've created for Randy Cummings, and you'll see that up here we have these menus here. These pages on the menu, these are pages, okay? Except for categories. Categories is something else. But when we go into our pages, let's go to the pages here, and we'll go click Edit. When we go edit the pages, you can see that the pages are the same as what we see out here. Except right here, this one is Get Directions. You can see Get Directions has a dash in front of it. That means it's got a parent page, and the parent page is Set Up an Appointment. Okay. So we can go in here and edit. Let's go ahead and edit this. We need to change this information in here pretty soon anyway, but it'll serve as a good example. So here we have a little page about Dr. Cummings, who is an optometrist in Moscow, Idaho. And this is the standard interface. You can change the title of your post or your page right up here. If I change this title, the title up here will change. Okay. I can change the content of the post right here, and I can change the picture by editing it or removing it like that. I can add another picture to the post right here, or I can add video, or I can add audio, or I can add some other kind of media. I'm not exactly sure what that kind of media would be, but apparently we can add other media. So some really important things to notice here in this toolbar is you have your align buttons here, and the nice little bubble menus that pop out and tell you what things do. Here's a bulleted list. Here's a numbered list. Here's where you can use bold or italic or strike through. You can control some of your font sizes and things like that here. You can underline text here. You can full align, so it's a justified text. You can change the text color. You can import, paste things from a plain text editor, or you can paste from Microsoft Word if you would prefer. Here you can remove any of the formatting that's there. Sometimes with HTML the formatting can get a little sticky, and so maybe you want to start over and you're not, you can't get it back to the way it was before. Well, you can always highlight something and remove the formatting and go from there. You can insert or embed media this way, and you can insert custom characters. It's a pretty good character map here actually. The M dash is the one that I usually use, and that's right here, and it says very kindly that it's an M dash, so you know what you're doing. That would insert that wherever your cursor is in here. You can indent things further there, and there's an undo and redo options that are ghosted out right now because we haven't done anything. Spell checker as well. So it's a really quite full-fledged. Also, if we go in here and we misspell something, let's see here. We can use the spell checker, and we'll go through and show us this one right here is the one that needs fixing. It's going to show us suggestions. We're going to go to only. Okay? So it's very straightforward, simple how that works. Very important tool here is your full screen toggle. This little screen here will make it look more like a complete page, and you can see it, the whole thing, you're not as cramped. Okay, so that's what that does. Also, if you get into the page and for some reason you lost a bunch of your tools, it's this little right here. It says show or hide the kitchen sink, and there's a shortcut key for that as well. Okay, and we won't talk about the custom fields. It's really not too important for you right now. And when you're done, you can update the page, and that will publish it. If we created a new page, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to add a new page. We're going to leave this page because we don't really want to use it anymore. We're going to name this page test. And we're going to go down here and put some text in and say, here's the demo of our new site. There we go. And then we can go in here and we can publish it, or we can, let's do it, let's make it a sub page of the parent, make the parent page about, and then it will show in the list on the about page. We can also change the size of the box that we're editing in here with this little handle here. Kind of an important thing to know about as well. And let's go ahead and publish that page. Now if we go to this page, if we don't hit refresh, it won't show up, right? There's no sub menu here, but if we go here and we click refresh, almost every browser will have a refresh option. The page will reload, and then when it reloads, you'll be able to see your change. And there's our test page right there. We can click on it and go over to it. It takes a minute here. I think I clicked on it. Let's make sure I did. There we go. And here comes our test page, and this is a demo of our new site. Now, when you're looking, you can see when you're logged in the same browser, it will show you that you can edit this page by clicking here and making changes. Alright, so there are some other tools in your list of tools here, but I'm going to leave you to explore them. Those are the main ones you'll need to know, and that makes a good start for you to get started and explore what you can do with your page. Actually, one thing we'll do, because I don't really want to keep that page, let's go in and edit, and let's go ahead and delete this page, because it was just for purposes of demonstration. There we go, we're going to delete it, and it's gone. Okay, so enjoy your new site, and look for more videos, or ask me if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.